The problem is I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
When did you do CPR?
This morning, when I found it.
Before you called?
Yes!
It's 1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out, and I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you.
Esta chica estaba bebiendo y jugando al escondite con su novio. Cuando le convenció de que se metiera en una maleta, cerró la cremallera para que no pudiera salir y, bueno, que te lo explique ella mejor.
911, what is the location of your emergency? 4748 France Court, apartment 3.
Is this a police or medical?
My boyfriend is dead.
Okay, send the line for the fire department. Do not hang up.
Fire rescue. Tell me exactly what happened there.
My boyfriend and I were playing last night, and I put him in his case and we were playing, like kind of hide and seek kind of thing. So I fell asleep, and I woke up, and he was dead in the suitcase, so I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened.
Right, okay, all right, okay. Listen, we're getting help out there, too. All right, okay. Okay, is he hanging from somewhere or what, ma'am?
No, I pulled him out of the suitcase. I tried giving him CPR.
So he was in a suitcase?
Yes, and I fell asleep.
No, right, I understand. I just need to confirm this. Is he awake at all? Is he conscious at all?
No, he's purple.
Is he breathing?
No.
All right. I need you to get him on the floor, flat on his back for me, okay?
I did. I tried giving him CPR. He's purple.
Okay. Lay him flat on his. Okay, ma'am, listen. So listen, is he cold and stiff?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's not necessarily cold, but he's stiff. And he's purple.
Okay. All right, listen to me. Listen to me. I want you to lay him flat on his back for me on the floor.
I did.
Removing the pillows. Okay.
Yes, I did.
All right. Okay.
He's stiff and purple.
Right. Okay. Listen. Okay, man. That's fine. We're still going to do compressions on him. Okay. All right. Place the heel of your hand on his breastbone, right in the center of the chest, right between the nipples.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Baby, I'm telling you. Just by looking at him, you can tell.
Okay. And?
Please. Okay, he just gurgled.
Okay. Listen to me. All right. I want you to place the heel of your hand. Okay, right between his chest, right between his breastbones.
Yes.
Put your other hand on top of that hand.
Yes,
we want to pump his chest to me hard and fast, going to this twice per second.
This is nothing.
Okay, ma'am, just keep on pumping his chest. That's all you need to do for me, okay?
Yes. Come on, please. Hurry up.
Okay, ma'am, they're driving here as fast as they can. Okay, don't stop to say hurry up. Just keep on pumping and counting.
I'm still doing it while I'm talking to you, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
1,
we were playing hide
2,
and seek.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep on pumping for me, ma'am.
I'm doing it. Believe me, I'm doing it, okay?
La mujer a la que acabas de escuchar en la llamada 911 es Sarah Boone, de 42 años. La noche anterior a estas imágenes que estás viendo, Sarah encerró en una maleta a su novio, a Jorge Torres Jr, y como es lógico, pues no podía abrir la cremallera, no podía salir. El caso es que Sarah no paraba de repetir que lo que había ocurrido fue un imprevisto, un accidente que tuvieron mientras jugaban al escondite y bebían. Y tú dirás, ¿qué accidente? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Que metió a Jorge en la maleta y no pudo sacarlo? Pues no exactamente. Pero lo más loco de todo esto es que en estos momentos en los que la policía llegaba a su casa para aclarar lo que había pasado, Sarah no recordaba un pequeño detalle, y es que esa noche grabó 2 vídeos con su móvil. El primero a las 11 y 12 minutos, en el que se ve que Sarah se está riendo de Jorge, que ya te digo, está encerrado en la maleta y no se puede mover. El problema es que Jorge no se ríe. Lo único que hace es pedir que le saquen de la maleta y no para de repetir todo el rato que no puede respirar.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
For everything you've done to me.
Sarah.
F you.
Sarah.
F you.
Sarah.
Stupid.
Sarah.
That's my name. Don't wear it up.
Sarah. I can't fucking breathe, babe. Seriously.
Yeah, that's when you do when you choke me.
Sarah. 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 Sarah, I can't breathe, babe.
That's on you.
Sarah, I can't breathe.
It's on you.
Sarah.
Real or ransom. Might want to get video for it extra. Because I got this.
Sarah.
Real or ransom.
Sarah. Sarah, I can't breathe, babe.
Oh. That's what I feel like when you string on me.
Sarah. I
You.
can't breathe, Sarah.
Yeah. You should probably shut the f up.
Sarah.
El segundo vídeo lo grabó a las 11:23 y se ve exactamente lo mismo. Sara se ríe y Jorge pide ayuda, pero ahora la maleta está tumbada en el suelo y en otro punto de la casa.
Sarah.
En estos vídeos se puede ver claramente que Sara está muy bebida, y sabiendo esto no es de extrañar que ni siquiera recuerde haberlos grabado y que esa sea la razón por la cual no los haya borrado de la galería ni sepa que existen. Lo bueno de este caso es que todo está grabado, así que luego vas a ver el momento exacto en el que se da cuenta de que esos vídeos existen y que siguen en su móvil. Vas a ver cómo le cambia la cara. Ahora que ya sabes lo que ha pasado, vamos a seguir viendo la grabación de la policía. Recuerda que unas pocas horas antes de este vídeo que vas a ver, Sara dejó encerrado a su novio en una maleta toda la noche luchando por respirar y murió, ¿vale? Ten eso en cuenta.
Hello there. I had a cigarette lit. I'll get it for you, okay? Wait 1 second, okay? I really need something to drink. Okay, well, I got my Dr. Pepper on the counter. Okay, we'll take care of you. Give me 1 second. What's going on?
So
I just got here, so fill me in.
No problem. Like, he and I were putting a puzzle together. We've been doing some artwork together.
You are putting a puzzle together?
Yes, we have a puzzle that we started in there.
Okay.
Like, having a good time with one another. But we're drinking. We had a bottle of wine last night.
Okay. Fine.
So then it's like, we decided to play hide and seek, right?
Okay.
So he gets in the suitcase, okay?
Who is this guy?
That's my ex-husband, my former husband.
How did he live here with you guys?
No, I called him over here.
Okay, okay,
I didn't know what to do.
okay,
I didn't know what to do.
okay.
So then he came over here.
Here, let's talk in private, okay?
I called you guys. The problem is I fell asleep. I fell asleep
When did you do CPR?
this morning when I found him.
Before you called?
Yes!
1 o'clock right now.
I tried. I was awake, but I actually got out of the bed at like 12:30ish, whatever. So I came downstairs, and I was like, oh, he's in the suitcase still. And that's when I found him, and I took him out, and I tried doing CPR, and then I called him, and then I called you guys.
Okay, you're okay. I wasn't here. I'm just trying to figure out what
I
happened.
fell asleep, so I don't know if he suffocated or like had an aneurysm or a heart attack or
What
what.
kind of medical conditions does he have?
None that I know of.
Nothing that you know of.
None
You
that I
didn't take
know
any
of.
medicine
No,
last night?
no.
No medicine.
All we had was a bottle of wine. Literally, just a bottle of wine.
Okay.
Doing puzzle artwork. Then we decided to play hide and seek. That's all that happened.
Okay. Here, let me fill this deputy in, okay?
Please, may I have my Dr. Pepper? I am
Hold on,
so
1
cotton
second,
mouth
1
right
second.
now.
Okay,
May I have my
Somebody else on that
Dr.
call operation.
It's on the counter.
I can't move anything from out of the house.
I'm so thirsty. Like, I'm
Here, I want you to sit down because I don't want you passing out. This is probably a lot for you to deal
I
with,
need
right? Sit.
May I have some water? Just water.
I can get you some water, okay? You've been calling your ex-wife or current wife?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Ex-wife. We've
Okay.
been divorced about a year and a half.
Bravo.
About 11:30 is when I started calling to find out because this is supposed to be her day.
Give me
Her child.
1764, please.
Okay.
She's generally not very good about always doing it. She tends to drink.
They called back and said she was still there, or she came.
Got over here, told her she needed to call 911, get somebody over here, and then basically she said she needed to go outside, have a drink and a cigarette. But I called her
Give me 1
initially.
second, okay?
He's currently on parole because of it, so...
Because of domestic violence with her?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, she's getting water from the tap. Probably gonna pass out on us. And at some point, you put him in the suitcase?
No, he got in the suitcase. So
Okay.
he thought it would be funny to be put in the suitcase. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to joke with you and I'll zip you up and make him, squirm a little bit, whatever it is. But then I fell asleep. I fell asleep.
Where was the suitcase?
Right
He
where
got
it
in
is.
right down there?
Yes.
You zipped him in there?
Yes.
Thought he would be funny, a little
joke? It was. We both were laughing about it. Okay. And then I fell asleep.
Where did you fall asleep at?
Upstairs.
So you began to do CPR on him?
Yes. Yes.
About what time this morning did you start doing that CPR?
No, it was the afternoon. It was afternoon. And like, air was coming out and he was gurgling, but I could just tell by looking at him.
But you knew how to do CPR? You were doing that on your own?
Yes.
Here, I want you to sit back down because I don't want
Can I have one more sip of water, please?
Yeah, go.
Can I have a cigarette, please?
Ma'am, I can't take anything out of the house.
It's on the back porch.
Nope, all of it. It's secure, okay? And your child is in school right now. He's not here with you.
No. He's in school.
He's in school. How old is he?
This will be a fun one to explain. He is 9. He's 3rd grade.
I can't even start with how you would explain something like this. Okay.
Can I please just have a cigarette? They're on the back porch.
Not right now. We can't have you go and get anything. Why don't you sit in the shade? Hey, Sarah. Did you get enough water?
Yes. Do I have to stand up, though?
No, if you want to stay seated, I don't want you getting lightheaded.
I feel weird.
So remember I said the detectives were going to come out and talk to you and go from there. You know what I'm saying? They're here. They're going to ask you a few questions and then go from there, okay? All right.
All right, Sarah. My name's Chelsea. My partner, Scott.
So he decided to get in the suitcase. So I thought it would be funny and he was laughing about it too, to zip him up in there. I go upstairs and fell asleep. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
After you zipped them up, did you move the bag around and mess with them at all, or you just zipped it up and walked away
and
laughing?
I both were laughing about it, but I went upstairs and I fell asleep.
Okay.
I'm afraid for my life. I want you to know that. I am afraid for my life. His family have never liked me. I'm the blue-eyed white devil, is what they call me. So they've never liked me. They've never taken me in. They've never accepted me, I'll put it that way.
Have you called any of them?
We talked to his daughters yesterday.
No, I mean, like, about this. Does
No.
anyone know? Okay.
That's
so no one's going to know until we will be making that notification. So
they're going to kill me.
Okay, well.
Do they live local?
Yes, they're down the road. They're going to kill me.
Just stay seated, okay, Sarah? I know you're panicking, okay? Just relax. We'll come and talk to you. We'll keep checking on you.
Después de esto, los policías le pidieron a Sarah dos cosas. La primera, que fuera a dormir a otro sitio porque su casa obviamente ahora era la escena de un crimen. Y la segunda, que se presentara en la comisaría de policía la mañana siguiente. Y ojo a esto, porque su novio había muerto en su casa hace unas horas. Ella era la única testigo y dejaron que se fuera donde quisiera, tranquilamente. Bueno, el caso es que pasó la noche con su exmarido y el día siguiente a las 3:51 de la tarde se presentó en la oficina del sheriff con una hoja en la que había apuntado un montón de preguntas. La primera era, ¿cuándo me vais a devolver el móvil?
The green chair doesn't move. Appreciate you coming in. Yes, ma'am.
Fíjate cómo la investigadora se da cuenta de lo que es cuando Sarah lo pone encima de la mesa.
Sure. So obviously, he received his autopsy. So I'm going to read you your rights again because we have to talk about that. And do you understand what I just read you? Yes. Perfect. Okay. So this morning we went to his autopsy, and we were informed of some injuries that he has by the doctor. So he's got scratch marks to his back. I know what that's from. Okay. And it's called a contusion. Do you know what a contusion is? So like basically you're getting hit and then you get a mark from it. You'll get bruising. Like someone hit you or something like that, it's called a contusion. So he had some injuries to his left shoulder. He had a cut near his lip. We could see his mouth was a little
I haven't laid a hand on him.
Okay.
Básicamente lo que los forenses quieren decir aquí es que las heridas que vieron en el cuerpo de Jorge, incluyendo una contusión que tenía en el cuello, fueron producidas esa noche y no antes. Es decir, es imposible que las tuviera antes de entrar a casa.
Also too, he fell off my son's bike. Okay. So I don't know, and he's notorious for running into the wall or the hall tree. So
And they're all recent, like they occurred recently. It wasn't something that occurred post or that occurred a week ago or 2 days ago, 3 days ago. They definitely occurred, the night leading up to when he was.
In all honesty, we have not gotten into it. I have no idea what it is. No idea what it is. We had a good time sitting on the back porch, having wine, and smoking a couple of cigarettes, and then decided to go inside and literally paint, do puzzles, and play, and listen to music. That's why...
Esto es lo que comentaba antes, el hecho de que el interrogatorio esté ocurriendo un día después de los hechos es un problemón. Pensar que Sarah ha tenido toda la noche para inventar un discurso que le favorezca a ella, un discurso en el que parezca totalmente inocente, y esto obviamente ralentiza la charla, ralentiza la entrevista, ralentiza la investigación, hace que sea más complicado llegar a la verdad. Aún así hay una cosa que está clara y que es indiscutible. Pasaron 12 horas desde que se grabaron los vídeos hasta que la policía apareció en la casa. Ya os podéis imaginar que todo ese tiempo es más que suficiente para cuadrar un escenario y un discurso bastante amigable y distendido, y que nadie podría llegar a pensar que pudiera acabar en un asesinato cruel de borrachera.
Nobody got out of sorts. This is what's mind-blowing to me. Like, I have no clue. Nobody laid a hand on anybody.
He also had, like on the left side of his forehead, he had basically bruising, and on like his head and his skull.
I have no idea.
As if something hit him.
I
considered
have not
force
touched him.
trauma.
I have not touched him. I have not touched him. I have no idea. We had a good day. It was a good day. We've had good days lately. Even considering everything that's going on with our jobs and life in general and ex-wives and everything. It's been good. Like, I don't even know where this is coming from.
Ojo a lo que la investigadora hace aquí, porque como una pequeña confrontación saca el tema de la llamada que Sarah hizo a la policía denunciando violencia doméstica, pero hace hincapié en el hecho de que Jorge nunca fuese acusado de nada al respecto, como dejando caer que esas denuncias eran falsas.
Yeah, I said the last physical was probably, you said, I think, what, a month ago? Where you got the injury, right? You said that was a month ago?
A few weeks, give or take, yeah.
A few weeks. That was the last, like, physical altercation between the two of you? Yeah, you said a month ago he hit you with a curtain rod.
Yeah, with a curtain rod. That's why I can't believe you guys didn't take that either.
Wow.
Like, we've been good. I don't know if, like, it's since the last time he got out of jail. Like, we've been good, and he's been having his classes.
What do you mean by good? What's your definition of good?
The probation officer?
No, you said you guys have been good. What's your definition?
I've been good. I don't think you all understand. He comes at me all the time. He comes at me. So it's either I flee or try to go upstairs and go to sleep. That's usually what it is. And I don't know if you talk to Brian about any of that, but most of the time when I flee, I go over there.
Vale, este momento es súper interesante y tiene mucho que ver con que la investigadora haya sacado el tema de la llamada. Si os fijáis, lo que Sarah está haciendo es intentar posicionarse todo el rato como la víctima. Hasta dice que Jorge la maltrataba continuamente, o sea, ¿veis lo sospechoso que es esto? La actitud de Sarah es como, yo he sido buena, pero creo que no lo entendéis. Él me pega, él es malo. Obviamente el protocolo lógico en estos casos pasa por tratar a la víctima como lo que es, una mujer maltratada. Pero ya veis que no quieren jugar a defenderla ni a protegerla y la investigadora interrumpe a Sarah para que no siga por ahí.
So,
right, but you're saying that you guys have been good, and when I asked you yesterday, there hasn't, the last incident that you could remember was the curtain rod incident, which you said was a month ago, so...
Give or take.
Right.
Está claro que la investigadora no quiere seguirle el juego. Y si os fijáis, lo deja claro cuando dice que Sarah le comentó que el último encontronazo que podía recordar ocurrió hace aproximadamente un mes. Es decir, se entiende que en caso de que tuvieran problemas más a menudo, o en caso de que Sarah realmente fuera maltratada, lo hubiese comentado cuando le preguntaron.
I really love him, like I do, and I feel like I can help him. He came a really long way, and he was trying. He was really trying. And then he starts to think about things, and I think he gets overwhelmed, and then it's like, the next thing I know, he's drinking. So it's like, oh man, I know where this is going to go, so I'm going to go upstairs and read a book, or I'm going to go for a bike ride, or I'm going to do something else. Where I don't want to drink. I don't want to drink. The occasional wine, whatever, or if it's a weekend, that's when you have a good time. You don't have to wake up the next day. I have to wake up the next day and do things. I can do 50 things at once and still know the 50 things more prior that I need to get done. He can't process like that. He didn't process like that. So the next thing you know, he doesn't want to deal with it. I'm going to go get something to drink. Nobody knew George better than I did. I say that I knew George better than himself. And I tried in every way, shape, and form. Ask everyone. I helped him. I took care of him.
Ojo aquí a este momento porque Sarah empieza a explicar cómo normalmente ella no bebe y solamente lo hace porque Jorge sí bebe. Deja caer que estaba ayudando a Jorge con sus problemas con el alcohol y el control de la ira, o sea, ¿veis cómo intenta todo el rato parecer la víctima de un hombre alcohólico y maltratador? Su estrategia es esa porque claro, es que sabe que está jodida, sabe que lo tiene todo en contra.
And would always come home and show me his papers, and we would look over his papers together. Where it's like, wow, you actually are learning this in class? And some of the stuff that they would show them, like videos, he would come home and be like, Sarah, I'm so sorry for what I've done to you. He changed.
And that's why you're still with him, even though he's done all these things to you. And
when I tell you I love him, I love him.
Esto es muy interesante, se puede ver claramente cómo la investigadora se ablanda, muestra empatía, baja el tono. Lo más seguro es que no esté siendo sincera, ¿vale? Pero lo haga para no parecer tan distante y para que Sarah confíe en ella, se abra, baje la guardia y así poder avanzar en la investigación.
Even when you love somebody, you have limits.
Everybody tells me that. All my neighbors don't tell me that. The office, property manager.
At some point, somebody...
Vale, fijaos ahora en la actitud de Sarah, fijaos en su cara en el momento en el que el detective dice que tienen que hacer algo para defenderse.
At some point, somebody gets enough, and then they have to do something to defend themselves.
I would just flee, and I don't know if you would like to see it on my phone, or I think it's actually on a laptop.
Ahora Sarah explica a los investigadores que una vez tramitó una orden de alejamiento y añade a la exmujer de Jorge a la historia que les está contando.
Dee, his ex-wife, when I say a monster, she's a monster. Like she withholds their children from speaking to him.
Los detectives tampoco es que le den mucha importancia a esto, pero dejan que Sarah se explaye, dejan que se desahogue, dejan que sienta que la están escuchando y cuando ha liberado un poco de tensión vuelven a encaminar el interrogatorio.
Since talking yesterday, do you remember any like timelines better? Like what time you guys were playing? What time he was zipped up in the luggage? What time you went upstairs?
We started because we cleaned the house a little bit, did some laundry.
You started the activities around 4, you said?
Yes, around 4:30ish, and then...
You just said that it was dark when you were playing hide and seek, and I'm just curious if you remember...
But when we were outside, that's where we would start and talk about things, and then eventually I was the one that had him come inside, so we could
About what time, do you remember what time that was, is what she's asking.
And you said you went up to bed around midnight, fell asleep around 12:30ish.
Un dato clave que tenéis que tener en cuenta. Sarah recuerda que empezaron a jugar a las 4 de la tarde y que ella se fue a dormir a las 12.
But those are the only times I have. So I have 4 and I have midnight. So there's a big gap. So I'm just curious, like, if you recall when you went upstairs to hide in the shower or...
Like when we started to play hide and seek?
Yeah.
Well, we went inside probably about, if I had to guess, we weren't out there too long. Worked on the puzzle again, finished it, started to paint, started to listen to music for a little bit, started to paint. Can we turn the music off? No problem. Start at the top, paint, whatever. Maybe, I don't want to paint anymore. Let's just, come on. Okay, you want to play hide and seek? What he does is, okay, tag, you're it. So it's like, okay, we know. Okay, take off. That's what we did.
Have you guys ever played you said you played hide and seek like probably 3 times in your relationship. When you have played, have you ever zipped him up in a suitcase prior?
No.
Okay.
I would never do that.
You would never zip him up in a suitcase?
Well,
I mean, we were playing.
No, I know,
that
but
time,
I'm talking about hide and seek, which is a game, so...
The suitcase originally is in our closet, buried all the way to the back. If you, I know the CSI people saw our closet. Our closet needs to be cleaned out really bad. My son's clothes need to be cleaned out really bad because they don't fit him anymore, and I'm tired of looking at them. So he took it upon himself, including that suitcase, to take it downstairs so we can get all of our clothes, our donations and everything, and just leave the whole thing by the clothing and shoe thing at my son's school.
Gotcha. No, I'm just asking, in the past, like, have you ever zipped him up in anything, jokingly or not, but obviously I understand you know, you're claiming that Sunday it was a joking matter. You were laughing, he was laughing. But what I'm just asking is in the past, like, is it something that you guys normally do?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Okay, so do you remember making any videos or maybe having any any photos, videos that you remember doing on your phone on Sunday?
No.
No?
I think I took a picture of a dog.
So I have something that I want to show you that we found, and it was from your phone.
En internet hay miles de interrogatorios, algunos son más interesantes que otros, está claro, pero en muy pocos vais a ver un momento de mayor tensión que este.
You see it?
If you need to move it around, go ahead.
No, I don't remember that.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me.
Your battery's about to die.
Shut it down.
Oh, okay.
Let me...
Aquí seguramente Sara estaría pensando, joder, menos mal que no se han acordado de cargar el portátil. No te preocupes, que lo enchufan y solucionado, tranquila. Ahora seguís viendo el vídeo todos juntos.
Is it long? Because I don't know how much I can take.
No.
I don't know how much I can take.
I don't know how to find your...
Do I have to watch this? I continuously throw up. I don't sleep. I don't want to see it, if that's okay.
Well, it's on your phone, and you can either explain it or we take it for what it is.
Yeah. We're just trying to give you the opportunity to tell us what's going on. That's it.
It's that long?
2 minutes.
No.
For everything you've done to me. For everything you've done to me. You.
And it's
Fuck
just,
you.
that's you, your voice.
Stupid. Sarah. That's my name. Don't wear it up. I can't fucking breathe, babe. Terrific. Yeah, that's when you do it. You choke me. Sarah. Sarah.
I don't want to watch it, please. Okay.
Last time we talked to you, you had said that you put him in the suitcase, he had 2 fingers hanging out, and you
I
went
flipped
to
him
bed.
over.
Sarah, I can't breathe, babe.
I flipped him over, and that's where it was.
I mean, there's 2 different videos and a still picture where, yeah, it shows you flipping him in different positions, and him saying that he can't breathe, and you saying fuck
So
you.
this is upside down.
Por lo general, cuando hay más de un detective en la sala de interrogatorios, no deberían cortarse los unos a los otros. Están entrenados para no hacerlo porque aprovechan mucho el momentum, saben detectar cuando la persona a la que interrogan está con la guardia baja y aprovechan ese momento exacto. Si uno de ellos empieza una confrontación, los demás deberían dejar que la desarrolle por completo. A ver, en estos momentos es más o menos entendible porque hay que tener en cuenta que las pruebas que están viendo son muy duras y hay mucha tensión en la sala.
Guys, this is killing me right now.
So this image, it's upside down, and then this small video that occurred 11 minutes later, it's flipped over the other way, closer to your dining room table.
Okay.
Now he's obviously still in there. So he didn't, how did it go from the back to the front?
I flipped it.
Okay.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep.
Well, that's what you did.
Yeah.
But not intentional.
No, you told me you went upstairs because you were getting ready for bed.
Con ese gesto que hace ahí, Sara intenta explicar cómo, según ella, no cerró la cremallera de la maleta del todo para permitir que Jorge pudiera sacar los dedos por un hueco, abrir la maleta y salir.
Stopped here.
Okay, but
Where's here?
show me where you can see any fingers coming out, because there's the end.
It's, and his head's right here.
Mm-hmm.
So going like this, rather than going all the way up, it's like this.
But why is he saying I can't breathe, and why is he pushing on it as if he can't get out?
And it doesn't show a hole.
There's no hole. There's no fingers. I don't see his fingers. There's no hole.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't know, like, what you want me to tell you.
I'm just telling you what we see and what we've heard from the other video.
I understand.
He's begging for you to let him out. You're laughing in the beginning, and then in the end it sounds kind of like a...
No, it's not malicious.
Well, saying fuck you...
It's not malicious.
Then what is that?
My intention was not to leave him in there. Please understand that. My intention was not to leave him in there.
This video is at 11:12 when it starts, so was he in there for like a long time prior to you recording this?
No. No.
¿Vosotros creéis que Sarah se está dando cuenta de hasta dónde ha metido la pata? No os olvidéis de que hace unos minutos Sarah aseguraba que no había grabado ningún vídeo esa noche, así que la memoria casi fotográfica que está demostrando ahora es bastante sospechosa.
But I didn't think that he was, like, panicky. Like,
So pushing up on a suitcase saying, Sarah, 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 I can't breathe. And you're the only one laughing.
Okay.
And you're the only one saying derogatory comments. Like you're mad.
No. Please don't... I don't mean to sound negative, and I don't know if I can say this, but... Like, it's like you guys are kind of trying to, like, feed me.
No sé si vosotros también lo veis, pero por la manera que Sarah tiene de expresarse, da la sensación de que cree que la policía simplemente le está intentando convencer de que su manera de actuar no fue la correcta en ese momento. Parece no entender que lo que los investigadores intentan demostrar va más allá de eso.
No, I'm just trying to show you a video that you no longer want to watch because you probably don't want to know the outcome of how and what you said.
My plan was not to go upstairs and go to sleep. My plan was not to... He'll be up here any minute.
But you willingly went upstairs and went to sleep. No one forced you to go upstairs and get
My
ready
plan
for
wasn't
bed.
also to leave him in the suitcase.
So why didn't you take him out?
Because I went upstairs, and then I fell asleep.
But why didn't you consciously think, he's asking to come out, he can't
I didn't
breathe.
do it intentionally.
What do you think is going to happen if you leave somebody in a confined space like that?
Well, I thought by not zipping it up all the way, it would be okay. My plan was not to leave him in the suitcase.
And what was your plan?
Waiting for him to come upstairs. It's the drinking. That's what it is. It's the drinking. I thought it was, like, I thought he was okay. Like, I didn't, that, you
He's
all...
telling you he's not. He's telling you, Sarah, I can't breathe. He's saying your name, and you're like, that's my name, don't wear it out.
Guys, that's how we are with each other. Like, nobody understands our relationship. The whole suitcase thing never happened before.
Would you leave someone else in a suitcase? Would you leave Lucas in a suitcase jokingly? Because it was a joking matter. You put him in there jokingly. Would you leave Lucas jokingly in there? And you love Lucas, right?
Fijaros cómo el discurso de Sarah a su defensa tiene tan poco peso que la detective lo desmonta con un par de frases. Quieren dejarle claro que a ellos no les va a tomar el pelo.
Again, his head is closer to us facing the video, so we should be able to see fingers, and we don't see anything. We see no movement of him trying to unzip it or physically unzipping it. All we see is pushing up, trying to push out of it.
Please do not assume.
I'm not assuming. I mean, you put him in, so why didn't you take him out?
Because I was upstairs and I fell asleep.
No, before you went upstairs. You, like, consciously had to walk upstairs. You obviously remember going to bed because you were able to give me a time frame on that. And you specifically told me that you went upstairs.
My intention is not for this to happen. I am sick about it. I've never done anything like this before in the past. I am sick.
Fijaros ahora en este momentazo, porque la detective empieza a reproducir el vídeo mientras Sarah está contando sus historias y diciendo que es inocente.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you all want me to tell you because this was not in any way, shape, or form, hand on the Bible, intentional.
Okay.
You admit to moving the suitcase, like, over. So
you roll it.
You roll it over. Like, it's not like...
I didn't want it to be like that. Don't...
You didn't want him to be upside down? How do you even get upside down?
Right. You guys are killing me right now. I don't know how you want me to say it. I didn't mean to leave him in there.
Okay.
What's your reasoning for not calling 911 sooner?
Because I didn't know what to do and how horrific it was. I called Ryan, and like what, 5 minutes later I called you guys? Not even 5 minutes. Nonetheless, that I had to like I was trying to do CPR.
So when he asked to be let out, like what's your reasoning for not letting him out?
When I was upstairs?
No, when he's asking on the video, he asked multiple times. He asked to be let out. I can't breathe. What? Like, why didn't you let him out?
Well, number one, I had no idea it was going to end like that.
Okay.
Number one.
Okay.
Number two, just, you know what? I'll give you 5 minutes or so in there. I'll give you 5 minutes or so.
5 minutes for what?
Este era el momento perfecto para dejar que Sarah se explayara y la liara intentando contestar una pregunta que está formulada en el momento exacto y que no tiene escapatoria. Iba a cometer un error, sí o sí. Es una pena que la detective la interrumpa porque ya os digo, por lo general, cuando se está interrogando a un sospechoso es preferible dejar que se explaye y hable sin interrupciones. Así es más probable que cometa un error y se incrimine sin darse cuenta.
Well, based off the video, one video is at 11:12 and the next one's at 11:23, so you actually gave him at least 11 minutes per video recording. So my thing is, when it stopped, he asked multiple times, I mean, why? Why did you not let him out? It's just a simple question.
To be honest with you, I mean, I don't know.
Were you punishing him?
No. Just...
Well, that's what you're saying in the video.
This is what you get. This is what you make me feel like.
See, and then it's all backfired on me. Like, it's all backfired on me. And I understand the severity of this. I just...
Yeah, he's dead.
It's awful, I know.
Okay.
It's awful. And I will tell you both this right now, too. I will never drink alcohol again.
Okay.
I don't care what it is in any way, shape, or form.
But let's get back to this. When he's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe, let me out, and you say, fuck you, why don't you just let him out? What are you trying to prove to him? There was obviously something in your head that you were thinking of when he was asking to be let out, and you were like, no.
Again, it's the boy calling wolf. And it's not fair. It is not fair. You guys are trying to, again, he's in there. Night, night.
He's begging for his life, telling you he can't breathe.
I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, I don't. I didn't intentionally mean for this to happen.
But my question is, why didn't you just let him out prior to going up?
I don't know why.
He's begging to be let out. He's not laughing. He's not having fun.
So are you guys, so what is it you're trying to, like...
We're just trying to figure out why.
Why? What?
Why?
What was the motivation for leaving him in the bag?
Why he was left in the bag? Why the video?
I didn't have any motivation. It was me, he and I having a great day, fooling around and being stupid.
You know, it's a good analogy for the day, excluding the fact that he's got a bump on the back of his head, a bump on the front of his head, and his lip is busted, and he has a bump on his eye.
I don't know what you all want me to tell you. Like, this is not fair at all,
Yes.
that you all are assuming that that's from me.
Where else did it come from?
If you were, say it's opposite, you were in the suitcase, and you're asking to be let out, should they not let you out?
Eventually. I'm guessing. I mean, I'm blaming it on the wine.
Blaming it on the wine? After talking to you, everything was laughing and fun. Now we're watching a video where it's not laughing and fun. He's begging for his life, and you are in a very angry voice telling him to fuck off.
No. It's not fair that you guys keep trying to say that that's what I did.
If he could push it open, why wouldn't he have gotten out himself? Why would he beg you to open it?
Okay.
And tell you he can't breathe.
Okay.
If someone can do something for themselves, they're going to do it. They don't need assistance.
You two didn't lay hands on each other.
No. No. I don't have anything.
You're right. You telling us that we're assuming stuff, but what we're simply doing is telling you what we saw in the video and repeating what you told us.
I understand. Because I don't remember that.
Okay. Doesn't mean it didn't happen just because you don't remember it. I have one last question. You realize you're the person that killed him, right?
I thought about that.
Okay, you left him in the bag when he's begging you, saying, I can't breathe, let me out, and you said, fuck you. And you got up off the couch and went upstairs and left him in that bag.
Not intentionally.
You got up and you went up to bed.
You all?
Please sit down.
Listen to me. I did not intentionally kill him.
I got you on video screaming, fuck you.
This is what it feels like when you're choking me. There's still feelings towards it. You wouldn't say it if you didn't feel it.
And then you flipped the bag around several times.
I didn't do that intentionally.
You didn't intentionally flip the bag around?
No. Why would I do that?
Well, you
Good
told
question.
us you did it.
When he was upside down.
Right.
Well, you had to put him upside down.
You can't get in a suitcase upside down.
It had to have been on its back with the lid open for him to get in there, for you to zip it up. Then it shows it on the other side with him in it, so you had to flip it to there. Then there's another video where it's on his back again, so you had to flip it
I'm leaving it like this, please. I'm leaving it like this. I did not intentionally do this.
You left him in there. You're trying to dance around the fact. You left him in there.
This is not...
You didn't leave him in there?
It's not cool. Like, this is not cool.
It's not cool. You intentionally left him in there and left the room. You went upstairs to a different room.
I would do anything for him.
Well, you gave up checking up on him. So.
Wouldn't let him out of a suitcase.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Anybody looking at it doesn't. I don't think anybody would look at that video and go, George is having fun right now.
So, am I getting my phone back?
No.
Not today.
What about Lucas's laptop?
No.
Not today.
Not today.
How do I go about getting his wedding ring, engagement ring?
It's at the medical examiner's office. It'll come to us eventually, and then
it'll be released to the next of kin.
Yeah. Okay.
I bought it for him.
Okay. That is a civil issue. It was on his finger. It goes to them. They're the ones that are going to release it. We don't have any say in that.
So I won't get that back. So, what's next?
They're going to come and swab your fingers.
No, I'm talking about, like, in the long run. Like, what do I need to, like, do I need to be doing something, or, like, I'm not admitting anything. Like,
we told you everything that we have. You know everything that we know.
So after this, what? I'm done? For now? In itself, for me to have to live with getting him out and doing what I did is punishment enough. Nonetheless, I have to live without him now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. His daughters, too.
Are you trying to make it worse?
Sorry, what?
Are you trying to make it worse?
Just making a comment.
CSI, that was there yesterday. I think she took your photos. Okay, I'm done with all these. Okay, Sarah. So, you're not free to go. Okay.
Seguramente Sarah ya se esperaba este momento, ya esperaba que le dijeran esa frase, pero aunque estuviera más o menos mentalizada para escucharla, la habrá sentado como un jarro de agua fría, porque sabe que eso significa que va a ser juzgada por homicidio o asesinato. Fijaros también qué interesante esto, porque aquí el detective, con ese gesto que está haciendo, seguramente está indicando a su compañera que, llegados al punto en el que están, y para zanjar el interrogatorio, deberían presionar para intentar obtener una declaración.
Oh, do you promise everything you told us was the truth? Or no? Everything we've talked about today?
Yes. What do you mean?
Do you promise and swear that everything we talked about today has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge?
What, that it wasn't intentional?
Everything you've said today, everything that's come out of your mouth has been true and accurate to the best of your knowledge.
To the best of my knowledge?
Correct.
Yes, but it was not intentional.
Okay.
Okay. All right, do me a favor, stand up. I need you to turn around, face the wall, put your hands behind your back. Do you have anything in your pockets that I should know about?
No. Why is this happening?
Because George is dead.
Not intentionally. So this was a trick?
No, it's not a trick. How's it a trick?
You were read your rights.
Your response to everything was basically, I didn't do it.
Intentionally. Why is this happening?
Because
before you all said I could leave. So what am I supposed to do now? I had a sneaky suspicion this was going to happen. Okay. And I need water, like, really bad, please.
How is she?
You all check me down here.
Vale, pues ya es oficial, esta policía va a trasladarla a prisión, pero espérate porque Sarah tiene más preguntas.
Those holding cells, the holding cells, am I going to be put in one of those?
I don't know.
Last time I had a panic attack.
Okay. Let them know that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Go ahead, stand up.
I have not.
So what am I going to do with my purse? Oh, sorry.
Your purse is going to come, but the cigarettes and stuff can't, so.
What made you all decide to do this?
Made us decide to do this?
Uh-huh.
George is dead.
You guys, I knew this was going to happen.
You did?
Si os fijáis, lo curioso del comportamiento de Sarah es que parece creer que lo que le ha ocurrido es el resultado de una especie de trampa que la policía le ha tendido. Da la sensación de que cree que hoy venía a charlar con los detectives tranquilamente en vez de a declarar por el asesinato de Jorge. No parece entender que su detención sea porque le ha quitado la vida de una manera tremendamente cruel a Jorge y no por una encerrona de los detectives. Sarah fue condenada por asesinato en segundo grado y fue trasladada a la prisión de Orange County ese mismo día a las 5:44. Esto ocurrió en febrero de 2020. Debido a la pandemia, el juicio se ha pospuesto varias veces. Y casualidad absoluta, se está celebrando justo cuando estoy grabando este vídeo, a finales de octubre de 2024. Y es que hay una duda muy grande porque no se sabe si su defensa correrá a cargo del séptimo abogado con el que trabaja, porque los anteriores se renunciaron a colaborar con ella, o si se representará a sí misma porque no ha conseguido ninguno que quiera defenderla.